Hi everyone! I got a call from my friend yesterday asking if I'd go to the rodeo with her next weekend. Well, this week I have 4 contractors coming in to do work, and the week after I have 2 more. So that weekend in between, I really need to make sure that everything is okay so that they can come in and get what they need to do done. So, what do I do? Sorry, I can't do this weekend, but I can do the weekend after. I picked a day and a time that was more manageable for me, but I also made sure that I gave her another opportunity, a different time. And I didn't just say, sorry, I can't. Well, you might think, well, Tiffany, that's normal. But that hasn't been my life for the last few years. My parents opened up a small business, the one behind me, and it really hasn't been that way. For the last few years, I have been working nonstop to help my parents run their business. And that means anytime I had a friend ask to do something, I gave up my time because usually my parents would ask me to come in and help them. So I did this for a few years, and I finally came to the point where I said enough is enough. I was determined to find a balance between work, friends, and family. And it wasn't easy, but it was worth it. The Mayo Clinic a few years ago came out with a guide to create a better balance that sets limits and care for yourself. And that means manage your time, learn to say no, and relax. Just list a few. That means telling my family I need a day off. Sounds easy, but there's a difference between saying it and doing it. No one wants to be the bad guy. Really, no one wants to be the bad guy. By just not coming in when you're 10 minutes away. So what have I done? I have finally figured out that when I go and have a day off, I leave. I'm usually like an hour, 2 hours away. So that way it's not easy just to call me and say, hey, can you come in real quick? I've pulled myself back enough where it's like, okay, I'm leaving, bye, can't come in. And unless they really have an emergency, I have the day off. Usually I go with my friends to the movies or go to the beach. And that brings up the next question. Why not just hire your friends? Well, years ago I tried that, and I honestly lost my best friend from it. She came to work with us after needing a job, and it was the worst experience ever. It started out with, well, I'm not daughter's best friend, and so you have to treat me like the boss. No, doesn't work that way. And then there was another time where it was them getting upset, and instead of just being like, okay, normal employee, they took it out on the fact that, hey, we're friends, you should do what I say. Again, it doesn't really work that way. So the second one comes up. Why not hire family? Well, when you hire family, you expect them to always be there for you because family's always there for you. And it doesn't always work that way because they need time off too. And if you hire a cousin that's going to think, oh, well, they're going to give me money and I'm just going to do bare minimum, it's really not how it works because the ultimate part is a business is a business. Work is work. And when you have family and friends, you need to be able to separate them to have that healthy balance. So that's where you come to managing your time. You need to manage your time for work, and you need to manage your time for family, and you need to manage your time for friends. And that's not an easy thing to do. I found the solution for moving away on my days off and trying to find a time that is just for the 2 of us or the 3 of us and going out in a group away from the family. I have made 2 friends my age that have really helped me kind of figure out this experience. Both of their parents have owned businesses for a lot longer than mine, and they both have this experience that I don't, that I'm now getting to. There are countless stories that I could tell you of hiring family and friends that have just not gone right, or that I've been told. What happens when you come to work and your friend calls out and goes, sorry, I know you're not working today, I know you can take the position, Friends. Well, you come to a conclusion where enough is enough. And it's better to figure out the boundaries sooner rather than later. No, I'm not working does not equal yes, I can come into work. And it's important that we find that good balance between healthy relationship and unhealthy relationship. You can go out together with your coworkers, but you need to know when work friends are work friends and when work is work. Thank you for coming out tonight.